I've rolled out to Titusville, Florida today to Marina Skatepark to connect with a friend of mine that I haven't seen in quite a while. She's a super rad human being. I think you guys are really gonna like her. I am in Titusville, Florida today with a friend of mine, Meagan Guy.
What's up?
Meagan was cool enough to drive up here from Melbourne. You live in Melbourne, right?
Palm Bay, Melbourne, same thing.
Okay. They're pretty close, right?
They're pretty close, I guess.
Yeah.
No, they're close.
I came down from Port Orange, and so we're meeting here specifically because there's a tiny little skate park here. Some of the kids told me it was pretty rad. I also thought it might be a neat place for us to connect, just because it's not likely that you or I would ever be
come down
here.
No, I probably wouldn't come down here if this weren't going on.
Not that I'm bagging on the park at all. I mean, it looks like a pretty cool park, but I wouldn't necessarily make the drive
for this, yeah,
to come. But Meagan is going to share some of her story with us, and she and I have talked for a little bit, and she's really got some cool things that I think you need to know about her. And additionally, I kind of sprung something on her. I didn't let her know in advance that we were going to do this, but throughout the interview...
Like, how did you come up with this?
I just...
Like, what made you go, you know what? Let's buy a bunch of sour candy and make you eat it. Like, what made you think of that? I just want to do something fun. I don't necessarily like sour stuff, but okay.
I thought you liked sour stuff.
I mean,
it was either that or a hot pepper challenge.
Oh,
Would you rather do a hot pepper challenge?
No way, no way.
Okay, so we're
no way. That sounds horrible.
So progressively throughout this interview, we're gonna up the game. We're gonna start out with some Airhead Extreme Sourfuls. I think that's what this is. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try that. Then later on, we're gonna move into the Now and Later Sour Shell Shockers.
Something. Yeah.
Those look pretty awful. Then we're going to step it up to the Warhead Extremes.
I called the blue one though.
You did call blue.
I called blue.
And now I have the spray. I think we should give you some of this right now. No,
right now?
We'll do it. No, we'll do it later. And then I did some research, and I found out, according to the research that I did, that this is the most sour candy on Earth.
On Earth?
That's what it said. And so I had to go all over town to try to find a place that sold this. I'm probably going to vomit.
Ew.
I'm just letting you know in advance. It's very likely that I'm going to vomit. I did, and I did not.
What?
I did not bring a change of clothes.
Okay.
So, did you bring a change of clothes?
No.
All right, it's not going to go down like that.
It's going to go down like that.
One of the cool things that I like about Meagan is that since I've known her for, it's been quite a few years. I think we met probably
2013.
2013. I think I met you sometime before that as well. But you came up under a mutual friend, a guy named Dan Hatcher.
Dan the man, yeah.
Tell us about Dan.
Dan is basically your average, not so average, skate dad. He took care of everybody on the skate team. Graffiti Skate Zone is where I grew up skating. So like, he kind of just took everyone under his wing and cared more about you and your skating as a whole, not necessarily just like how you skate, but it was like, hey, like how are your grades, like how are you doing? And I don't know, Dan has been there for me the whole time I've been skating, and he was always there to help me out or like help me learn things. He would give me trick suggestions and stuff like that, and I don't know, I thank you, Dan, if you're ever gonna watch this. Like, thank you. I've told him that multiple times, but I can't tell him that enough.
Dan is a good dude, and he ran a killer skate park.
Yeah,
unfortunately, Graffiti Skate Zone is no longer in existence.
It's gone, but never forgotten. I put it on like every single one of my boards, like GSZ with like a heart, or like I always have the sticker on there, always. Never forget where you came from.
That's right, you know, and Dan grew him right down there.
Yeah.
He did, and he did, he cared. He cared about you guys. He still cares about you guys.
Right.
Even when, I remember even when Timmy left and went to California.
You know, he still keeps up with Timmy to this day.
Dan kept up with him.
I actually just Dan did a little party. He was the DJ at this Christmas party for the hospital where his wife Bonnie works at, and I went and like volunteered with him there. And he was like DJing. He was in suspenders. It was weird. It was cool. It was funny. But like
Dan in suspenders.
It was good. They were like red, like bright red with a white shirt and like some jeans. But I don't know, it's really cool that like Dan was always someone that you could count on, and like even now that the skate park's gone, he still is like a text away. Like, Dan, like can I talk to you about this, or can you help me with this? And he'd be there for sure.
And he's a huge skateboarding advocate in Central Florida.
Yes, definitely. He's helping with the new park that's going to open up in West Melbourne. He's been overseeing that whole thing the whole time it's been going on, and pretty much Dan's the man. That's it. That's it.
And Dan is about the sport, but he's really more about you guys.
The people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more than a skate team. It was a skate family is what it was.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And he grows them right down there. It's always frustrating when you go to an event when Dan's got his guys there, because you know you're going to get slaughtered.
Oh, man. I can't remember. They'd be like, oh, the graffiti kids are here. Like,
that's right. Like, we all did. I was one of those guys. Oh, man.
Like at Jericho for any of the contests. Oh, man, Dan's here. Brought the kids.
Yep.
The RV's up front.
Yep.
Dang. Because he used to have this RV. He'd like take us to the contests and
I
stuff
saw
like
that.
Yeah.
That thing looked like a pig.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. We got rid of it like the couple of years before it closed, but it was cool. I remember going as a kid in like the RV, and we'd just like be chilling, waiting for the contest. It was rad. I actually went to my first like contest like outside of graffiti, because my first contest was like a Goofy versus regular. You remember those? Yep. Those were sick. But he took us in the RV to like Lakeland or something. It was rad. It was so cool.
Now a lot of you guys know Meagan from watching her her videos on the Woodward Show. You probably also saw her compete in the X Games this last year.
That was cool.
Isn't that awesome?
It was so fun.
Tell us about that. Tell us about that whole X Games experience.
The whole thing, it felt like a dream, and I was just kind of waiting for myself to wake up and be like, oh, like actually you're not here, like this isn't actually going on. But pretty much the whole time that I was there, it just felt like every moment of my life had like led up to it, and it was just so fun but so scary and challenging at the same time. So it was really cool to be in an environment like that where I felt like I should be there, but at the same time I was like, I gotta earn my spot, like, you know what I mean? And just skating with people that I'd grown up watching on TV, or people that I'd been friends with and have watched them grow to that level, is just surreal to be there.
You talked about having breakfast and kind of sitting across the way from Nyjah and all these skateboarding legends that people know of.
Yeah, so there's like an athletes lounge at X Games, and every morning like I would walk in there and like grab a bagel or something, because they prepare like all this food. I don't know how they have that much food down there, but they have like a kitchen and everything, and they make a bunch of food and they present it out on like a table. It looks fake to me. Like, it was just so cool that they just were they treat you like gold. Is awesome. And just in the morning, like chilling with everybody before we go to skate your practice, because you have a scheduled practice, and like just be sitting there like eating your food and like be like, oh, there's Nyjah. Oh, hey, there's Chris Cole. Oh wow, is that Ryan DeCenzo? Like, you know what I mean?
So how do you do that and not fan out? Like, how do you, maybe you have just kind of grown to a point in your skating career, let's say, where it's not that weird to be around those kinds of people. I can imagine it might be a little odd for some people to hang out with those guys.
I mean, I definitely was like, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, like they're right there. It was like, wow, like they made it this far. Like, I respect them so much for like getting to this point. But then at the same time, it's like you have to remember that all these people that you see in these video parts and just anything in these great huge contests, X Games, Street League, all those people you see in those contests like that, they're just normal people.
Right.
You know, like they just skate and they're super good at it. And not to say that I'm anywhere near that at all, but like maybe someone would feel like that towards me, like the way that someone would freak out or fangirl about someone like P-Rod or something like that. Obviously not on the same level as P-Rod by any means, but
you guys have stood on the same stage.
Yeah, do you know what I mean though? Yeah. Like that someone could necessarily be like, wow, like Meagan Guy or something like that. It's just like you have to remember that all these people are normal people. Anyone, honestly, even the celebrities you see in like the movies and stuff, they're just a person. Like, you know?
It is so easy though, I think,
to idolize.
Yeah, for us to put people on a pedestal and kind of not, I mean, I guess you could say like worship them in a sense, you
like
know, but you put them up there and you're like, oh my God, you know, like they hit the pinnacle of whatever it is, and in this case it's skateboarding.
Exactly.
But you know, I'm going to open up the first candy here while we're still talking. You know, one of the things that you shared in regards to just being a normal person that I thought was pretty cool is you said that you're like a super nerd. And that you're a straight A student. You've been a straight A student for many years.
I really like science and like all this stuff like that. Like and math. I took calculus 2 years in high school, stuff like that. But yeah, I've had straight A's since I was in 6th grade because my mom was like, I'll like take you to all these contests and like let you go skate these parks if you know, you're going for it.
Mm-hmm. While we're talking.
I'm not gonna do it while I'm talking. But she's like,
it's not that bad.
No, you don't look like you're enjoying it too much.
I'm like, oh.
You don't look too hyped. You kind of look like you hate it a lot. This is the first one.
This is the first one. Oh my God.
Can't hang.
No.
But my mom was like, I'll take you to like all these contests and stuff and skate parks if you just do well in school. And I had the ability to do that. It's just I had never really had an incentive, which sounds bad, but I didn't really have an incentive for it. She told me that and I was like, all right, cool. Like, and I just went into it. But yeah, not a lot of people know that I like am like really into school and like take grades really seriously and stuff like that.
That's awesome. Your turn. So one of the things that she told me was, you know, how when they would take these, just wait.
Okay.
Is that Dan would always ask them about your grades and stuff like that, and make sure you're doing good in school. It's getting worse, isn't it?
No, it's just I don't like gummies like that. Like chewing them? Like it's not the sour.
I promise it's gonna get worse. Okay, so that was a challenge right there. You made me mad. We're gonna step it up to the next one.
It's just I hate gummies.
But, well, I didn't know what else to get. These look kind of gummy too. But you talked about how Dan encouraged you guys and was asking you about your grades and stuff like that, and we do the same thing at Jericho. We're always asking kids about their grades, and that's kind of a paramount thing, you know, that just because you want to skate doesn't mean that you got to give up the rest of your life.
I hate gummies.
Well, spit it out.
We're back.
Don't, it's just like Megan and I were even talking about, you're studying marketing in college, right? You're a freshman in college.
That's what I'm going to go into, yeah.
She wants to be in the marketing, and you know that you're not going to be able to skate forever.
Right, your body can't handle it forever. But I still want to be present in the skating industry, you know? These are really hard.
These are not good. Split it out.
Dang, you dipped right away?
It's awful. It's not even sour.
It kind of tastes like...
If you're looking for something sour, this now and later shell shock.
Well, I think the point is it's supposed to be sour when you get into it, maybe.
Well, let us know when you get further in. I went further on the gummy one.
I might lose a filling.
It actually hurt my tooth.
Yeah.
My tooth is hurting. Don't buy these. I'm sorry, now or later, people. These are bad.
These aren't good.
Spit it out. It's okay. Ugh.
I don't like that. What was yours? Was yours the watermelon or the cherry?
I don't know.
You didn't even know what flavor it was?
It was pink. It was pink. I don't know.
I want to watch you eat one of these.
Okay, she's getting the blue warhead.
All right, tell me, okay, that blue normally, not the flavor blue, but like whatever it is, like the candy, the blue one is always the best. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate.
But green is my favorite. I like green.
All right, well then you eat the green one. I'll happily eat the blue one.
So since the other one was, ooh, it's like
Have you ever had one of these?
No.
Yours is weird. Ew, don't eat that one.
Okay, that one's gross. That one must have been old or something. Which one? Should I go yellow or red?
Which one? What do you like better?
Neither.
Black cherry or lemon?
Let's go black cherry.
Okay.
All right. So
have you ever had one of these?
No, I don't think so.
This is about to be funny.
My son has always tried to get me to eat one. I think I've always declined.
These. I like these.
You have? You do?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh. You're not even You're not not even flinching.
No, I like them.
Your eyes aren't even watering.
No, I'm good.
Oh my God.
Your weakness, sour things.
Okay, open your mouth then.
With the still in it?
We're going to the super sour spray candy. This is blue too.
I got this.
Oh man.
How are you dying that bad, man?
It's terrible.
It's not that bad.
Ugh. You're hanging strong.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about how bad this was going to be.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be terrible, but you hyped it up. So like, I was thinking, oh man, I'm about to be trying to talk and my tongue's going to be all numb.
Okay, OG. Sour OG. I'm going to dip you into this toxic waste here in just a minute.
Is my tongue blue?
It's green.
Weird.
It's a little blue.
Weird.
Ugh, we're back. That's awful. Do not eat warheads. That is bad.
I recommend them. I like them.
Okay.
But
so Meagan is a little more weird than I anticipated. I didn't really.
Okay, I feel like warheads is like a normal candy though.
Maybe normal is subjective.
All right.
Okay. So do you desire to go back to the X Games?
Yeah, definitely. I want to try to go back. Hopefully I get an invite back to even just qualifiers again, because after being there, like, I went as an alternate in 2015, I think I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really cool to go into it like that instead of just being like, all right, hey, you're in the contest. Like, I got to like see how it worked and just like kind of understand how the dynamic was like throughout the entire contest. You're still like not good.
It's terrible.
I'm alright.
Now, do you feel like your first experience going helped prepare you for
definitely.
Your actual competition
Yeah,
piece?
Going as an alternate first definitely like showed me like, hey, like this is how it works. Like you go practice, you go back to the athletes lounge. So it was like I got to understand that, like the sentiments that you get from that versus separating that between the contest and just kind of being there and like experiencing it was, I feel like, good for me to divide those up into two separate occasions instead of just all at once having everything. And because going into that now, 2017, that's the wrong year. Wait, no. So it would have been 2016 that I was an alternate, not 2015.
Okay.
Got the years confused. But anyways.
Because it was just this year that you
Right,
competed.
just this year I went in, so 2017.
Yeah.
So 2016 I went in as an alternate, and like getting to kind of just see how the dynamic of the entire thing worked, like when the athletes went, how the contest was run, getting to see how they did like the cameras and just everything, and then going this year, 2017, and having the new dynamic of, hey, like you actually have a chance to be in the contest. It was good for me to be able to digest that part first and then be like, okay, now focus on this, instead of just trying to take in both aspects of the experience in at the same time. So.
Yeah, you've already talked about your mom encouraging you to get good grades.
Yeah.
Right, and you mentioned to me that your parents are huge supporters of you.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, my parents are they're very proud of me, how I've kind of just like remained myself. More than anything, they are proud of me that I've gotten to this point in skateboarding and that I've achieved what I have and gotten to experience what I've gotten to, but they're also just proud that I've remained like myself throughout the entire thing. Like I haven't let anything change who I am or anything like that, and they're proud of that just because they've seen that I've kind of grown as a skater and as a person through skateboarding.
Right on.
So, yeah.
And you're super positive.
Yeah, of course, you have to be.
and you obviously like to hang out with people, so you're very social. Mm-hmm. So one of the things I want to encourage you guys to do is if you have an opportunity to hang out with Meagan, if you're ever in a skate park or you're in Melbourne at that, what's the name of your park, your home park?
It's McGriff now.
McGriff?
Yeah, McGriff. It's like blue and there's blue and gray ramps. McGriff skate park.
Metal ramps, right? So if you're ever down there and you see her out skating, she's super personable. So I'm sure she'd love to meet you and exchange Instagram.
Yeah, like
and
come
stuff.
up and talk to me. I've had people like, they come up and they're like, oh, I was like super nervous to like come talk to you. I'm like, why? And they're like, you're like intimidating. And like, I'm Like, how am I intimidating? I don't get it. But yeah, anyways, definitely like if you ever see me, like come up and talk to me or something, or skate with me or whatever, because I've had people say that, oh, like you're so intimidating, and I don't really understand it, but.
Well, and we were talking earlier about Instagram. You know, she mentioned to me that I've probably seen some things that she's put up on Instagram, and I said, yeah, I follow you, but you don't follow me.
Listen, I didn't know. I thought I did.
So I'm just putting it out there. You may follow her. Don't expect her to follow you back. It's all good. All right, so I think it's appropriate timing for us to dip into the toxic waste. Let's see. There might be different flavors in here. There may be a blue one. There's watermelon.
I think they're all probably like.
No, watermelon, black cherry.
I'm just gonna dump them all out.
Just dump them out. Yeah.
This one's blue. Going with this one.
You found a blue one?
Blue is always the best one. Like Powerade. Actually, I don't know if blue Powerade's the best. Then
blue
Powerade's good.
Oh,
that's my go-to. But like, there's debate for that one.
We sell more blue Gatorade at Jericho Skatepark than any other.
I'm sure.
Any other Gatorade, and then Blue's a lot of the Voltage Mountain Dew, the blue Mountain Dew.
Ooh, I don't drink soda. I don't like soda.
You don't drink soda?
No, it's gross.
I don't drink soda either.
I never have.
Don't drink soda, kids. It's bad for you. All right, this is going to be awful.
Mine's kind of broken. It's fine.
That you're gonna get all the extra yummy goodness
right
out of
away.
the middle. Yeah. All right, I think I'm already starting.
I'll go first.
I'm already starting to feel nauseous.
I'll go first.
I think we'll do it at the same time. Oh my.
It's all right.
Oh.
Don't throw up on me. What the heck?
Oh my god. Oh. How are you doing this?
It's starting to get a little sour.
Oh, starting up. Oh. Here, you gotta eat another one. Put it in your mouth.
You eat one.
You gotta go 3.
3?
3.
I can't even open this.
Hurry.
I'm trying. I can't open it.
Oh! Oh my god.
Doing all right there? Can't get.
Oh.
Open some. Four. You look like a chipmunk.
This is all.
5.
I don't even have one in my mouth and I'm about to die.
6. This is getting bad now.
How are you doing this?
I'm going to 7. Oh man.
Here's another one.
8. I'm going to 10. I'm done.
You're on. That's 9.
9.
Okay, this is 10. All right, and I'll get another one. Stop. Those. God, that's. Oh, it's burning. Is it burning your mouth? Oh, how are you doing that? Yeah. Oh my god. That's terrible. She's going out. She tapped out. It's actually burning my mouth.
Gosh. All right. 10's a little intense.
I don't. I can't even talk.
There's no way that's good for your teeth.
It's good for your human body.
Hey.
It does start to subside. Now, now your eyes are starting to water a little bit.
All right, I had 10 of them.
You did. Oh, you're going all... Oh, you're trying to tone it down a little bit? Bring it
I don't know what I'm trying to do.
Well, Meagan, thank you so much for eating sour candy with me and hanging out. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. There's actually... Okay. I definitely held that in there for more than 60 seconds.
Oh, totally.
I don't know how long you did. I think you got total wuss. I don't think you can read that, but no, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I admitted in advance that it was likely I was going to vomit. The fact that I did not vomit, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me today. It's been super rad, and I hope that this won't be the last time that we get an opportunity to hang out.
Yeah, definitely. He loves these. He loves these so much. I'll buy you some of these for Christmas.